J.J. Abrams, you slippery son of a bitch. What is happening, film lovers? Welcome. I am David, the Film Junkie, and welcome to a film review of Star Trek Into Darkness. That's right, the follow-up to the rebooted franchise of Star Trek, of course. Anyways, guys, let's jump into it. Star Trek Into Darkness stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Simon Pegg, and of course, Benedict Cumberbatch. Or is it Cumberbatch? Botch, whatever. I think it's Cumberbatch. Okay? You start off right away with just action. It's pretty cool. It just grabs you right away. It's a pretty cool opening action sequence, and then of course, and then a bombing in London happens that's caused by the character that Cumberbatch plays, which his name is, geez, I don't even know, John Harrison. Then he causes more destruction, and then ignites Kurt to go, all right, let's get this son of a bitch, and that's the actual line. So then the crew sets off to go get Harrison, and then all hell breaks loose, and there's twists and turns and action-packed, and holy crap, it's a good Star Trek movie. Yes, I really like Star Trek Into Darkness. The action was pretty superb. It, of course, had all the elements that the first one had. Everybody played their character just right. We had, Kirk and Spock with their normal banter. You have Kirk just reacting by the seat of his pants. If that even made any sense, I was kind of making a Top Gun line, but that was probably pretty bad. And then you got Spock, who's totally just, the opposite, going, that's illogical, or the logical thing to do is And their performances are great. I mean, I tell you, Zachary Quinto is an underrated actor, I think, and I've become more of a fan of his acting because I finally watched the first 2 seasons of American Horror Story, and he did an awesome job in those. And he does an awesome job as Spock. Chris Pine does a great Kirk, I mean, naturally, and then Simon Pegg is just hilarious. Zoe Saldana is, you know what, in this one, she's not really that irrelevant to me, and one of my gripes about the movie was the fact that, the whole her and Spock affair thing that they have, it's just, it's not really needed, but it also leads to some funny banter, I guess you could say, but and that was another gripe too, is at first it was like they were trying to make, the banter between Spock and Kirk and even some other characters. Some of the jokes kind of missed right out the bat. Like, I didn't really chuckle at first, but it didn't really matter. I mean, there was other times where it got funny, especially Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg's always funny, and he, of course, is the real comedy relief in this movie. The action and special effects are pretty awesome. It gets really intense. The scene where they get shot out into space in like illusion-like fashion, which you've seen in the trailer, the TV spot. That part is very intense. Benedict Cumberbatch, I really can't say his name right. I'm probably totally blasting that name to shit. That guy, wow. That guy's voice just like, it hits you like right here. When there's like loud bass? His voice does that to you, and you just go, I think he's got many roles ahead of him. After this role, people are gonna be like, wow, this guy, and he's gonna start getting some casting calls, and he's probably gonna get typecasted to play villains, honestly. Because he has that strong voice and the stares that he has. Anyways, guys, yes, I recommend Star Trek Into Darkness, even if you're not a Star Trek fan. If you saw the first one and liked it, you'll like this one. It'll satisfy Trekkies as well as the public. I actually went with my dad, who's a big Star Trek fan, and he enjoyed it, even though he lost the bet where I got a 12-pack of beer in my fridge, which I've already half drank, or we already did, just because, I guess something that he didn't see coming, just because I was in tune with J.J. Abrams, because J.J. Abrams, he likes to throw you off. Even the trailer throws you off. I mean, there's a lot of twists and turns in this, which I really liked about the story. And yeah, so expect some, some twists and some turns and some crazy action. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, good old RoboCop was in this movie. He played a pivotal role in the movie. He plays like one of the head cheese guys, Peter Weller, man. Original RoboCop. That was awesome. That was a pleasant surprise. I remember actually hearing about that in another review, but yeah, I totally forgot. He did a great job. Alice Eve, whew. She had a pivotal role, but I mean, I think everybody was just waiting for that scene where she's in her panties, and it was a very nice scene. She has a smoking hot body. Anyways, guys, yes, I recommend seeing Star Trek Into Darkness, and please hit that thumbs up button if you like this review. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Oh yeah, also, I know a lot of people complain about J.J. Abrams' style with the lens flare. Yes, it's very noticeable in this movie, but hey, deal with it. That's his style. He's gonna stick with it, and guess what? We're gonna have a Star Wars with lens flare. Deal with it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.